He was 12 of 19 last year field goal tries. He's got it. With 7 seconds left, Hawaii takes the lead.
Oh, what a game. If you didn't get up at 6 this morning to watch it, boy, you missed a nail-biter. Despite squandering a 2-touchdown lead in the first half, the Warriors came up with enough big plays to hold on for the 31-28 win. Hawaii trying to go 2-0 all-time against Army. They pour it on early as Brian Moniz finds Royce Pollard for the 26-yard score in their opening drive. It's Pollard's first career TD. Then just 4 minutes later, the Warriors strike again. Moniz to Rodney Bradley. He shakes off a tackle and takes it to the house. 14-0 at that point. Moniz would finish up with 343 yards passing and 3 TDs. The Warriors continue their air attack on the Black Knights early in the second quarter. Moniz drops back and sails this pass to Kealoha Polaris. It's a 48-yard score. He leads the team with 4 touchdowns on the season, all going for 30 yards or longer. It's now 21-0 Warriors, but Army would come right back, and they do it with what they do best: run, run, and run. Malcolm Brown with the 4-yard scamper, and he scores. Hawaii would go into the halftime locker room with a 21-7 advantage, but the Black Knights close the gap with this run right up the middle. Jared Hassan for the 16-yard TD, 21-14 Warriors at that point. Then the turnover bug began to hit the Warriors hard. Army kicks off after scoring. The Warriors not ready for the short kick. Mana Lolotai just couldn't find the handle. The Black Knights would recover, and the game would be tied at 21 apiece. Army did it with defense as well. Moniz is sacked right here. Marcus Hilton, he picked up the ball. Army would eventually punch it in for another score to take the 28-21 lead late in the third. But Hawaii answered after Moniz's 27-yard pass to Polaris. Alex Green barrels his way into the end zone, tying the game up at 28. The Warriors special teams unit also came up big today, especially with this play. With 7 minutes to go in the contest, John Hardy Tuliao blocks the Army field goal. It's Hawaii's first block kick since the 08 season. Then the game-changing play with just 24 seconds to go in the game.
Further review. The ball came loose before the player was down. It would be Hawaii's ball.
The officials reversed the decision to play. Army QB Max Jenkins with the keeper, but the ball is jarred loose. Mana Silva recovers it, but on the field it's ruled that Jenkins is down, so no fumble. But as you can see here, his knees never touch the field before the ball comes loose. Hawaii takes over and makes it count. Army with the all-out blitz. Moniz, though, right here, he'll air it out with the perfect pass to Pollard all the way down to the 14-yard line with just 12 seconds to go. It would set up this 31-yard game-winning attempt by Scott Enos. The senior would nail it, giving Hawaii the 31-28 win over Army. What a great game.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? 4 time zones and 5,000 miles away. Warrior football team survived a serious scare from the Black Knights of Army this morning, picking up victory number 1 of the 2010 season. Early going, it was all Hawaii, as the Warriors' Kiko offense that dropped 588 yards on USC last week was on point once again, with junior quarterback Brian Moniz going 19 of 26 for 248 yards passing and 3 touchdowns in the first 2 quarters alone. UH led 21-0 at one point, 21-7 at halftime before the Black Knights took things over in the third quarter. Opened the half with a 68-yard scoring drive. Then Army would capitalize for 2 more scores on back-to-back Hawaii fumbles. Black Knights scored 21 points in the first 10 minutes of the second half to take a 28-21 lead. Ahead now to the fourth, though. Under a minute remaining, Army positioning themselves for a game-winning field goal before senior Kamalu Umu forces reserve quarterback Max Jenkins to fumble. Mana Silva recovers. Incredible change of events gives UH the ball with 24 seconds left and no timeouts. But after marching 58 yards in just 18 seconds, senior place kicker Scott Enos drew the game-winning 31-yard field goal. Hawaii somehow escaped from West Point with a 31-28 victory.
So I knew it was going to come down to it, so as a kicker, you just got to visualize, and that's all I was doing on the sideline. When I got out there, I was ready to go. Neither team's had any timeouts, it's a great atmosphere out here, but you got to be able to block it out. Like I said, I just visualized what I was going to do, and when it came down to it, I just put it through.
Well, it was an exciting game. I mean, both teams played their hearts out. Army has played a lot of games like that, right down to the wire. It looked like, we controlled the first half. They came back and controlled the second quarter. It looked like they were going in. We get the fumble and, then take it down with 22 seconds left and kick the winning field goal. So it was a thrill for our guys. It's great to win a game like that, especially on the road, and I'm really proud of it.
Now up next for the Warriors, the Buffaloes of Colorado, who ran into a Berkeley buzzsaw this afternoon as the soon-to-be Pac-10 squad got crushed by current member California. Golden Bears forced 3 first-half turnovers, taking a 31-0 halftime lead. They'd go on to win big, 52-7 the final. So both UH and Colorado will enter next week's Boulder battle, 1-1 on the season. Now Hawaii's big win did come with a big loss though, as senior safety Spencer Smith is out indefinitely with a broken forearm. We'll have more regarding Smith's injury.
He's got it.
Field goal is good. 31.
In gut-wrenching, heartbreaking fashion, Army loses to Hawaii 31-28.
Tough one for the Warriors, but it didn't start that way. All the questions that came from last Saturday for a moment were answered. Could the defense stop the option run attack, and could they take some pressure off the offense? All indicators pointing to yes. Warriors mounting a lead, second quarter up 14-0. Bruised and battered Bryant Moniz, no more. He's back, folks. Finds Kealoha Pillars for a 48-yard hookup. UH up 21-0. Second half, different story. Army starts pounding on the defense. Touchdown number 1, Jared Hassan. Number 2 goes to Malcolm Brown, and number 3 in a row goes to Max Jenkins. Army now leads it 28-21. Fourth quarter, under a minute left, game tied at 28. Warriors hanging in on a prayer that's answered. Kamalu Umu forces a fumble that was reviewed. Warriors take possession. Mana Silva recovered, and it's up to Scott Enos. He has ice water in his veins. Looking for the W right here for the Warriors, and they get it off a game-winning field goal. They win this one 31-28, and the Warriors work way harder than they wanted to for win number 1 of the season. Defeating Army, as I said, 31-28. Brian Moniz effective, 25 of 36, 343 yards and 3 touchdowns. Warriors now 1-1. First win of this long road trip.